Good afternoon. Thought I'd come in early, get my links sorted out, get comfy, and bring people in. So bear with me. This is where I need to hit intro. I ain't got an intro though, have I? No idea how to intro either. Okay, let me just find the committee. Okay, pop that in. Okay, that one. So I've just sent it to the committee group. That's the first one. Second one, I'm now going to send it to the town clerk. Town clerk, not town clerk, clerk. Wendy. So we'll just wait for a few people to join us. Darling, do you have the iPad? I've forgotten the iPad. Right, while everybody is coming in, I'm just going to run upstairs. Unless my darling wife would do it. Hang on a sec, I just need to ball over the computer. And we're back. Right. Just getting the iPad ready. Right, I have unmuted. Right, can you hear me loud and clear? There is somebody in the room, but I'm not quite sure who yet. In the meantime, while we are waiting for others to join, if they wish, for the next update. Got this through the door earlier. Not quite sure what to make of that picture. Oh my God, thank you, my darling. Thank you. Okay, how are we doing for time? Not quite past yet, so we're okay. Okay. So yeah, we have one person in with us. You let me know who you are. But yeah, this has come through the door, so I will have a look at this. But that is Councillor Mel Gray that is taking over the Live Aid North Horsham. Does anyone know about that? How are we doing? How are we doing? Students celebrate exam success. Good for you. New host vowed to keep the magic of Live Aid going. North Horsham long-running fundraising blockbuster, the annual Live Aid concert, will return next year with new organisers at the helm. The popular music event, which has raised over £120,000 for charity, will take place on Saturday, the 4th of April, after Barry Holden, the man with whom the event has been synonymous for 40 years, handed over the reins. But Barry, who stepped down after organising this year's farewell show to mark his 80th birthday. Hello, welcome in the room. Let me know who you are That'd be fabulous. Otherwise, I will just carry on talking to myself. I'll just give it a couple more minutes. 3 people in. Hello. Oh, what have we got going on here? Oh no, that's my niece, right? Barry, Mel, and Billy are shown on the front cover of this edition. Hang on, I've missed a paragraph. Welcome in, welcome in. New organisers, Mel Gray and Billy Batchelor, are determined to build on the success of the event, which began in the year of the original Globe Live Aid in 1985 and has become a local institution at North Walsham Community Centre, filling the venue year after year with music, laughter and community spirit. I thought, does that actually happen, does it, out there? I always thought that was an indoor thing. Anyway, let's see where that goes. Right, okay, it's me. How do I chat? Just just below the video, let me show you. Let me show you. Right, on the live, which is this one. Let's see. Fast forward, rewind. How are we all? I've got a reply from the town clerk. So I'm just getting all my bits set up. Reply from the town clerk. Do you like that, Wendy? I find it a lot easier doing it this way. I can't actually do it, but so if you scroll with the comments, if you go down in the comments, also under this video, you'll be able to chat. Committee group. Yeah, can you see that? But obviously on this video that you are watching, just like that at the moment. Okay, we're back here. I've got okay. All right. Right, so we have the town clerk in the group. Now, last evening, if we have a catch up on this, we've been talking about the precinct, the Christmas lights, the emails. I've not had an email from Colin as yet, but we did have an email from oh, you've amended. Thank you, Wendy. Right, I've just seen your new dates for town council. Okay, so these are the new dates, are they? Okay, I'll quickly show it because I show the other dates before. I think it's that one. Here we go. There's the new dates. The new council dates for public meetings. So there they are. Right, let me just find out where I am up to with chat. Because of the release of the letter that was received from Colin Jerry, and it only seems to be to one business. No other businesses within the committee group has been sent a letter. So we're going to work off this one letter. I don't know if I can show you the letter because that might be the next thing that I need to learn. But at the moment, we are talking about the 38, because we're now up to 38 businesses. So we're talking about trying to get a good deal with somebody's mentioned Postles, but I've not spoken to Postles. Yes, you do need to speak to Colin about Christmas, Wendy. Yeah. But where we are up to is with the 38 businesses, we're trying to find out who can afford it as well. So, Wendy, my first question to you is, you you said in text that there was one £5,000 grant and another £10,000 grant. So could you explain what these two grants are for, and could we use that grant money to help with window lights? Because we can get possibly a deal from North Walsham Garden Centre. They want to help out. So come on, Wendy. That's your first question. Correct. 5k is for lights down your way and a seat. What's a seated globe, Wendy? People will sit in it for Instagram. Okay. Good morning. Okay. Right. First thing I need to do is share this link in the group. Give me, and I have some issues going on because there's been a lot of with just give me a second. So is it going to be a permanent fixture, Wendy? So I don't know if it's too loud. If it is too loud, do them every now turn it down. In the present, and this. So where is this? It's going to be copyrighted because I've got music on. But I don't care. Going to be placed. Not making money off it. Where is this? So, Christmas globe going to be placed? Can you guys see the prevent? What does that mean? Precinct? Is it going in the precinct? Precinct. Right, it's going in the precinct. Does the businesses actually know that? Are we all now kind of catching up with, I'm guessing precinct. Is that what you are trying to spell there? If you are, just, can you write yes? Okay. Okay. Right. Right. I was kind of hoping Liz was going to be about. I'm not quite sure where Liz is yet. You see, because with what, well, the other question is, I'm waiting to grant first. Yes, we talked about it at the meeting in the Black Swan. But the meeting in the Black Swan, wasn't that to do with the High Street Matters? And wasn't there only 5 of you? We've now got 38 businesses involved. So I think Diane with Katali, Terry with minis and models, Teresa with her Tranquility, Terry with, give me a second, let me just find her business, Glow Tanning, and Jack, City of Fog, that actually work, that has the shops in that precinct area. Have you actually spoken to them about it? That's the thing, because they would like to do stalls for not just them, but open it up for stalls, Christmas fair in the. We own the rights for the butchery. Absolutely no idea what you're talking about there. And the Crown owns the Prevent. We will be getting the Prevent rights. Not yet. I know they want stalls, and I'm looking into that. Well, Wendy, before you look into that, how about you actually, in the precinct, why don't you actually kind of maybe listen to where we are at and what we are trying to organise, and support it, because this could be great from a North Walsham point of view and from a council point of view, I'm sure. Okay, so the next question is, I will give it to the group to see if, because I'm gonna ask them all if you can join the WhatsApp group. That's only fair. So I'm going to do it now. Right, that's the first thing. We need to be working together. Yes, we do, Wendy. And we're trying, Wendy. You know, it's you've got to listen to these guys as well. You've got to support the businesses within town. I mean, that's what High Street Matters was about. People are realising this. I'm realising this. And that's where we're up to. The other thing that we have been talking about is okay. One was the lights. Two, we started a subgroup within the committee for Christmas fair. So I really thought and hoped Liz was going to be here to join in the chat. I did say at 1:30, but it is a Sunday as well. You need to, if you've got time, Wendy, to listen back. If you go onto this playlist, Wendy, and you'll see the meetings that we've had. And I think it's about, if you joined, to join in with the discussion and go with the flow and trust these businesses and trust what we are trying to do, and find out with this 5. I am going to be doing that with Explore North Walsham and getting all businesses and events together. But Wendy, this is what we tried to do at the beginning of this year with the events and tourism group. This was what it was all meant to be about, and it's not happened. We've not had a meeting now for getting on for 3 months. And it's not been good enough. It's like, as a council, you're now running off and doing your own thing when it's, hang on, we need to work together. I want to see us working together and in support of the businesses. That's what it's crying out. And for Colin, for the North Walsham Christmas lights, I don't know why they don't want to get involved. But I'm trying to find that olive branch because I don't want to step on his toes with this group or with Christmas. But what I do know is if we've got all the same drive being North Walsham, I know they won't. Because there was camera shyness, which is understandable. But we are sorting out where the camera sits for a start, to who can turn up and be part of it and not be on camera, but can be heard what they're saying. Because they all go on about not having free speech, but we need to listen to everybody, and we can do this, and it could be fucking great. I'm gonna ask Colin to maybe come to one of our meetings and sit off camera without counsel. I'm sure Liz and the group would be quite happy for that. Okay, we have a thumbs up from the chair. So, Wendy, I am now going to bring you into chat. Add members. Okay, Wendy. Welcome, Wendy, to... Hang on. Welcome, Wendy, Town Clerk, to the group. You are in. Now, you're not going to be able to see everything that we've been talking about because you can't scroll up, which is what we're all learning. But from here on in, there's group rules. There's no gaslighting. There's no... Let's all start working together and go from here. Right, group. There's 6 of us in the chat. Does anyone else have anything else to say? The council, right, from Wendy, the town clerk. The council I have now are very proactive and happy for us to do good events and very supportive. Correct. It's having a good spiel, but it's now putting your words where your mouth is, whatever it is. Oh, by the way, how did the last car boot of the year go this morning? Was there a lot of money raised? Do you know how much yet? I was hoping to go down and do a little recording and get the gist of a few people of how they felt the summer of 25 car boots went, but I just couldn't get myself in gear this morning. Right, anybody else got anything else to say at the moment? You will find we have different groups. We've going to start from the North Walsham, this group that you are in, Wendy. We also have subgroups of the Christmas fair and late night shopping evenings. This is all coming from the businesses. They're willing to do it, so we've got to find out a way how. We also have the North Walsham or NWBA group advertising, trying to work out how to do social events, advertising us, getting us out there with the world of North Walsham. I do have another question bear with me. Side question from Terry at Models and Minis. Does anyone in here have access to IT specialising in server setup? Looking to relocate my website, but the best financial needs more than pressing a button or two. David might be able to help. Give him a call. Kremlins. Okay, what else have we got within group, guys? Okay, Wendy's just asked again, when we put in events, it would be good if the businesses could stay open like they do in Elsham. They are willing, Wendy. This is all coming from them, and with the events that they want to put in and around the precinct, it's for the businesses and to bring footfall in. So rather than them tell us, I'm kind of us tell them, I'm letting them tell us. So this is what they're asking for. So your little town council thing where it says we are listening. Now, Wendy. Happy to run later if there's, this is from Models and Minis UK from the precinct. Happy to run later if there's a need for it. Thursdays for me are my worst money days of all days. And Thursdays actually are market days. So we need to make sure that we can pull some things into the precincts to encourage people. But Wendy, you don't need to go and talk to them all. You are in the group. You can talk to them in this group and we can all hear, we can all read. It's all transparent. So this is where you are now in, all right? With this association, you are now in. Okay, so you can read what they are asking for. You can read their moans and groans. I will put in the chat rules again because we are all kind of abiding by them, trying to, apart from the odd late night now and again where there's the odd ping or two that goes off. Because the thing is these businesses are working from 9 to 5, and then when it comes to a certain point of the evening, when we then want to hold meetings, they're too tired. And I understand that. Let them sit on the sofa, and we're trying to do here. This is what we're doing, but we're being transparent, and you can watch it. Anybody can watch it. Anybody in North Walsham can come, therefore, on this chat and say what they would like to hear and see. Okay, Wendy, big things are coming in for car parks, but I can't let you know too much yet. So well, you know my view on the car parks. You know my view on the car parks. We've said it time and again in the event and tourism committee group, and the tourism and committee group are, hang on, what does it come under? It comes under my playlists, doesn't it? Let's talk about see my geeky stuff now. Devolution. Where are you? Where are you? I know you do listen, Wendy. I know. We'll get there. We'll get there. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the... Oh, just bear with me. Oh. Don't know what I'm doing there with sort by. Where are Those meetings gone. We've got the North Walsham Town Council public meetings. Places, it's not places and events. It is under... I thought it was the events and tourism. Does anybody else have anything else to say? Is there anything that I have left out? North Walsham Town new builds. Where's it gone? Oh, police meetings. Oh, get rid of that. Oh,
you want a whiter smile but don't want to...
Right, I can't find it. I will try and sort that out. Does anybody else have any other questions? There's 7 of us in the room. While I'm trying to... is there anything that I've missed? Sorry, getting back to Terry. What events do you want? This is from Wendy again. What events do you want? I'm now putting the budget together for events. I'm going to be asking for approximately 20,000. Right. What I know so far, and anybody else join in, is one, there are window lights, Christmas window lights that businesses are wanting to purchase. Now, Ben at the garden centre said that he would do a great discount deal. I guess the more we have in, the better deal it is. Are they going to get any help from you out of that £3,000 per event? If Colin doesn't want that money, rather than you try and do your own thing, try and listen to us and work with us it would be great if they could get help with the purchase towards the money of getting the lights. Secondly, there's a Christmas fair that they are ready to run with. So maybe we need to find out what you're talking about with the precinct. When do you think the events themselves are being discussed in the WhatsApp? But definitely Christmas fair. Yes, we are. Are we talking about events? We're talking about all sorts, really, aren't we? In the WhatsApp group, there's a separate group for the Christmas fair. Liz has already posted that in group. I'm sure Liz will happily repost it again. I'm just sorry she's not here. This is for next year. Right, so what money is left to help towards the Christmas lights around the Christmas windows? Right, so can you put... I don't know, how much is Christmas lights going to cost around windows? Because certain windows have certain sizes, like for instance, North Kebab, to the likes of Coffee Smiths. The lights are going to vary, the prices are going to vary, and they're businesses and they want to take part in the lights. And I think we could do that with using some of... Oh, hi, Liz. I'm right in saying, aren't I? I mean, even if you gave £500 towards the pot for the Christmas lights, and the businesses that want to, we can sort out with Ben and get the warm lights, because everyone's asking for warm lights. So that'd be a good start, because Colin, if he wants to do the multicolored lights in the high street, that's fine. I don't think we're stepping on his toes with what he does. Yeah, warm lights, exactly. So we're thinking of maybe using the warm lights with the businesses in their windows, so their shop fronts look pretty, and they can take a bit of pride in that. And second of all, with the help of Terry from Models and Minis, we can do our own little in-house trophies within the association and have fun with it to get the morale up with the shopkeepers. Mentioned, yes, we've also been talking. Well, we haven't been talking. It's just we've been throwing around ideas to get the high street alive, to get Market Street alive. Because Market, do you want a Christmas? Yes. What do you think, Liz? Terry? We need Diane, Teresa, Terry. Can we go with having the Christmas tree in the precinct this year? Where would it go? We don't want it plonked in the middle if we're going to have, if we're thinking of Christmas fair, or is it big enough to have it plonked in the middle and have some stalls around the outside of it, Liz? That'd be cool. Can any... Okay, now in chat, writes, we can have to. Liz, we all prefer warm lights plus appreciate Colin's work, which we do. We do. And the same that he did for, the fun day weekend. We do. But Market Street and the precinct is getting left out. Right, we prefer warm lights plus appreciate Colin's work. However, it would be great to get better lights. Everyone is screaming for this, and the council review has advised warm lights as well. So it's what people are asking for. Surely he must listen to businesses, especially asking for our support. Yeah, but only Colin can answer that. Christmas tree in precinct would be great. Absolutely, Liz. Wendy, I have talked to Colin about lights many times, and you probably will many times, Wendy. Terry from Models and Minis UK, middle would probably be best and work around it. Yeah, absolutely. How are we going to decorate it? Is there any way that we could ask for maybe the school get involved to make decorations for it? Or do we want to put it out there towards how about we made it even more community? Would you like the same size as the other one? The other one was huge, but we want it to be, do we want it to be in proportion for the size of the square? That's the only question I have about it. Apart from that, it's up to everyone else. Will you do the lights? I'm just wondering whether or not it would be really nice and festive of having a tree and allowing anybody and everybody to maybe out of their boxes each year. You always get the shitty ones at the bottom, don't you? Maybe we could turn it into, if anyone has that, they can just come along and hang them themselves. And if they like one, they can take it. Maybe that could be the Christmas tree to share baubles. Just waiting for anybody else to say anything else. But the thing is, we've got the conversation started, and you are now in the group, Wendy. Everybody else can carry on chatting. What's a memory tree? What is a memory tree? Only thing to consider is if lit is the actual residence of the flats above. Nice as a huge tree would be. That is very true. We don't want to block anybody's light or anything in the window. So we're going to have to be considerate, I suppose. Maybe half the size then, yeah. I would really like other people to just put a bauble on and allow North Walsham to decorate the tree. The other tree that you have in the high street, do what you like, but maybe that can be something that we can talk about in group. People put messages in bubbles to loved ones. But the church also does that as well, Wendy. Because when I had a little walk around last year, there was a tree that you could write your messages on in the church. So it'd be nice to support the church again for that, because then we're not stepping on their toes. But then if we allow it to be a community tree. Right, Jordan, I would have a smaller tree on the steps near the Broads, and that can be one. Jordan, are you from Shambles? I would have a smaller tree on the steps near the Broads, on the Broads, and that can be one people put baubles on. What is a community tree? We can have as many trees as we want. Yeah. Because then if it looks real shit, then that's obviously what the people of North Walsham feel. But welcome, Jordan. I will put you in the I will put you on the list, and when I'm next passing, I would love to just call in and either get a business card or a leaflet, because the folder, I'll show you the folder, hang on. Because yes, Wendy, this is the other thing. Look, we have a folder. We have all business cards. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. So we have all business cards of all the businesses, including the leaflets of who's in. Because this folder, if we go for grants, this folder will be used as evidence of who we are and what we do. So yeah, Wendy. Sorry, Jordan. Oh, Jordan, you're from. Because you're not called George. Jordan. God, I thought it was Shambles. All right then, Jordan. Matt Jordan, you could do a doggy tree for people that has their doggies. That'll get customers in. Maybe Sam's Pet Shop could do the same thing. The AGM is possibly looking, because you are able to come, and I've had thumbs up from Liz, that we could go for the 25th of September, so we can get it sorted, because me and Liz would like to present the folder to the council officially on the full council night. Oh, well done, Liz. I've not caught up with Shambles since I last went in, to be perfectly honest with you. Do you want an agenda item in full council? That would be lovely, Wendy. Do you agree, Liz? If we go on the full council agenda, then we can have our moment to natter. Okay. Then yes, please, Wendy. We've got a constitution. Okay. That's a yes then. Woohoo! And with the council dates that we've got, it will be live streamed as well. The full council. It's back to recording again. My agenda needs to go out Thursday the 25th. Well, Thursday the 25th, that evening at 6:30, we're going to be over at Models and Minis in the precinct. Terry has kindly offered us his business again to do this in. I urge everybody to... sorry, Wendy, I will need to present it first and ask Chair to ask you to speak. Yep, not a problem. Mine will, if I've got anything to say, I will do it within the public spectrum part of the agenda. But yes, it would be lovely if you could do this before the evening, though. What do you mean? Now, we are having our AGM on Thursday, the 25th, at Models and Minis at 6:30. Because I understood that was the date that you could make out of the two. And I'm sure everybody in the association agrees. Do you agree, Liz? Just waiting for thumbs up from Liz. And then it will be the following Tuesday for the full council, wouldn't it? Is there anything else from anybody else? Thank you, Liz. Is there anybody else with any questions? Yes, that is fine. My agenda will be publicised before then. Now, that's fine, Wendy. As long as you've got us in for the mayor to ask us to speak, or however it goes, on the agenda, that is perfect, because we can do a bit more explaining on that night, especially from our meeting anyway. But is there anything else for anything else? Oh, I will just say on the 21st, that is the North Walsham Fun Dog Show. So if anybody sees any adverts of it on Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff, could you please, within your business social media, please repost it and support it? That will be fantastic. That should get more people in on that day. It's a Sunday over at the Memorial Park. I believe it starts at 11 o'clock. Sorry, Joe, last night was the start of the Stars in Their Eyes, and I never got to share it. What else is coming up in the Black Swan? The next thing is I don't know, can't even pronounce that, which is Thursday of September. We followed. Has everybody got one of these in their shops for? Does anyone else need any of these? I was going around the other day with different shop leaflets and stuff to put out on other shops. And also Terry, he has kindly offered, with the television that he has out in his shop, it runs from 7 o'clock in the morning until 9 o'clock at night. And he is happy to advertise anybody's business in there, and or events, hopefully, and all of that. Thank you, Liz. Yes, we are doing a lot of leaflet exchanges around town, because we are trying to support one another and get the conversation going, start meeting each other. So yeah, I know some people, the only place we cannot advertise with leaflet exchange is Sainsbury's, because Sainsbury's are wanting to work with community, and it's all about fresh food, I think. There's a problem with that. I was really hoping that we could maybe have a business area on the wall in North Walsham, in Sainsbury's, but it's looking unlikely to share. Yes, linking up on social media too and sharing each other's posts. Absolutely right, Liz. So I think we've all been sharing each other's businesses within the WhatsApp group and to link up together with follows. I think that's going pretty well, actually. Anything else? Okay, right. On that note, I'm quite happy to call it a day. If anybody's got any further questions, please bung them into the WhatsApp group. And I will catch up probably with another live tomorrow for the group. If I get any more emails or texts, keep it all linked up. Let me just do one final check. We are looking at having from Wendy, the town clerk, we are looking at having a poster space in Sainsbury's where we can advertise all events. Really? Well, Wendy, if you start sharing business posts on the town council Instagram and Facebook, I think that make up for that. Thank you, Wendy. So could your Instagram account and your Facebook account follow the businesses in North Walsham? Can that be a start? You've been in chats with them. What, Sainsbury's? That's fine. I've made links with Sainsbury's as well. They are actually sort of in the group, but not in the group, but sort of in the group. Aren't you, Donna? That is what new website? You see, Wendy, there's stuff here and we don't even know about it. What new website? Right, while I'm just letting her catch up with what new website, I'm just going to do one final look to see if I have any email back from the Christmas Light Committee working group. I'm not quite sure what they are called. Let's check my junk email, even though it shouldn't be in there because I've sent it. I want to know what the new email is. Sorry, the new website. So guys, everyone in the WhatsApp group, if you could all please share your links again to your businesses. I'll leave it to Wendy to copy, and Wendy, if you could follow them on your Instagram. I will speak about it at full council. Town ambition grant, 10 grand. Right. Let's just spend this 5 grand first for Christmas and support these businesses that are in, and let's get some windows beautifully decorated. Because when I see the town ambition grant for 10,000, I just think, Jesus, you got a lot with 10 grand. But it depends what you've got in mind with it, doesn't it? Right, I do not have any reply from the Christmas Lights Committee. I could send, hang on, what's today? It's Sunday. I will wait until tomorrow and see if I've got an email back from him Otherwise, I'll send another one. Maybe with this link to this meeting. Maybe that's the way to get everybody talking. So, right. I think that's it, guys. Anything else for anything else? Okay. Right. If everyone would like to pencil in the Thursday, the 25th of September, 6:30 at Models Minis. See you guys there. And yeah, in between time, keep asking questions in chat. And I shall speak to you all tomorrow. Cheerio for now. And thank you guys for joining in. Liz, Wendy, Tony, Terry. Thank you guys. Speak soon. Cheerio for now.